Anthony AJ Joshua versus Otto Wallin. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, sub, and notification bell that we get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's get into the fight prediction. I'll be honest with y'all. Most of the people who are sub to my channel, they are going to disagree with me, and this could be a prediction that I'm going to be wrong on. But I think AJ is going to lose. I think if there is going to be an upset, this is the fight the upset happens in. My explanation for this is this right here. AJ got beat by Usyk, who is 6'2/6'3", somewhere in between, at only 220 pounds. He's now getting in there with a guy in Otto Wallin who's around 240 pounds at 6'6". Why do I compare the two? Because Otto, like Usyk, is a southpaw. Like Usyk, he is a mobile fighter that doesn't just sit in front of you. He boxes. He hits and moves. He hits and moves. He hits and moves. He hits and moves. And that has been seen to be AJ's chink in his armor. He had problems hitting Takam. He won with a questionable TKO. He had problems hitting Parker, because Parker used to be a lot more mobile when he fought versus how he's more flat-footed today. He lost to Usyk. The thing about AJ is he's a good fighter, but he's not the best against mobile fighters. And the AJ of today is not the same AJ of the past. We have seen him be very hesitant to let his hands go. Because of that, in his last fight, he fought the same guy that Wilder fought a year ago. That was Robert Helenius. Wilder stopped him in the first round with the first clean shot that landed. AJ looked very hesitant to let his hands go early, and it caused him to get his face busted up. Yes, he got the stoppage in the 7th round. He got a good knockout, but you have to look at the facts. The facts is Wilder knocked this dude out a year ago with the first clean shot. AJ hit this dude with multiple shots, and it took him 7 rounds to get him out of there. Now, I'm not going to say at the end of the day that's the telltale, but what I will say is it kind of shows you the headspace that AJ is in. When you saw him fight Jermaine Franklin, he clinched for damn near 80% of the fight. It was a horrible fight. It looked like the Shadeja Green Franchise Cruz fight that just happened in women's boxing. It looked just like that. I have not seen the AJ with that fire, with that killer instinct since he lost to Andy Ruiz. Now, you can say, well, Tony, how could that be? He knocked out Pulev. That is true. But Pulev was older. And I made multiple videos on this because this whenever AJ took all his weight off. Thank goodness he's put it all back on because he's in his 250s again. But he took all his weight off, and it took him like 7 uppercuts in a row to stop this dude, and Pulev was joking with him in part of it. I see an AJ that is very reluctant to let his hands go. It's like he has flashbacks of when he got sloppy against Ruiz in the first fight, got caught, and never recovered. AJ should have won that first fight. Had AJ not got reckless, he would have won that first fight. But because he got reckless, it's like he's shell-shocked. It looks like he hesitates. When he should let his shots go, he's second-guessing himself, so the punches are not fluid. And that's my biggest issue that's been with AJ. I think the dude is a great fighter. I think he has a great resume. I think he did everything that you wanted from a champion. He went over there, he unified, got 3 of the 4 major titles, and even had the IBO. So AJ is a great champion, was a great champion. And he'll have a great career. But when I look at styles make fights, this is not a hit piece on AJ because people be like, oh, you just don't like AJ, even though I got a million pro AJ videos. I just speak the facts. AJ, in my opinion, is mentally weak. The reason why I say that is because the first thing he did when he lost was he listened to all the naysayers and he took off all his weight talking about, I'm not going to be a bodybuilder. Cheerio, I'm not going to be a bodybuilder. I'm going to take off all this weight and be a boxer. And then he didn't do that well. Now, he started to put his weight back on under Derrick James. Well, he left him. He's going to Ben Davison, which in my opinion isn't the worst decision because Ben Davison was with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury fought Otto Wallin So you have a little bit of hangover right there, a little bit of experience that can be gained, but still, Ben Davison is a safety first type trainer, and he's better with guys who are mobile. That's not AJ's style. Like, stylistically, Ben Davison does him no favors, in my opinion. He's a good trainer for the right type of fighter. But AJ is not his type of fighter, in my opinion. And I could be wrong. AJ could come out here and knock this dude out early. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think Otto is extremely underrated. And I think this was a horrible fight to make for matchmaking. And I see the fight that I really want to see, Wilder versus AJ, getting ruined. And it's going to end up being, I don't even know if Wilder will get the winner, because they've already let the cat out the bag that the winner's going to be fighting Hrgovic for the IBF title. And I'm already saying Hrgovic because he's going to beat DeMarco. By the way, that's my prediction. Not doing a video on it. It's a bullshit fight. But again, I just think stylistically, Ottowallin's all wrong for him. Like I said, southpaw just like Usyk, mobile just like Usyk. Except this dude is much bigger than Usyk. And if you couldn't stop a little guy, I'm a fat man, he's a middleweight. Like Tyson Fury would say, if you can't stop the middleweight, then how you gonna stop a heavyweight who fights the same way? Now, yes, Usyk is a better boxer. Yes, Usyk has a higher IQ. Yes, Usyk is more talented. But there's still a lot of crossover between their styles. And again, judging off of what I saw from AJ in the Usyk fights, I don't think he's gonna do too well in this. And Eddie Hearn should have taken the Deontay Wilder fight instead of putting AJ in a fight that he very well might not be coming out on top of. Let me know what y'all think about this fight in the comment section below. I had to take a deep breath because, like I said, the fight I really want to see is Wilder, AJ. However, because of this fight right here, I don't believe it's going to happen. If you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below.